Hey guys, Captain Mike, Whiskey and Literature. We think of ourselves here as a literature forward channel, the books and the stories, but occasionally we bring the whiskey. And tonight it's wheat versus wheated. Woodford Reserve wheat whiskey versus Weller Special Reserve wheated bourbon. So recently I was at a friend's house. I took him a bottle of double oaked Woodford Reserve for his birthday. We opened it. I thought it was pretty fantastic. And I realized that I had a bottle of that on my shelf for 6, 8, 9 months, and I had never even opened it or tried it. And I also had a bottle of Woodford Reserve wheat whiskey, same amount of time, never opened it, never tried it, never had any of it. So I thought, man, I better open this up and see what I have on my shelf, because it's been there for quite a while. And it was pretty good whiskey. The other day I was working with a friend, and he said, hey, if you go to this certain liquor store on a certain day and you go to the counter and you ask them, do you have any Weller hidden back there? They will sell you Weller for $22.99. So I've done that. I have a bottle of the green label Weller Special Reserve. I have a couple bottles now. I've never opened it, never tried it, never had any Weller in my entire life. These whiskeys are a little different. This one is a bourbon. It is 70% corn, 16% wheat, and 14% malted barley, whereas this is a wheat whiskey here. It is 52% wheat, 20% malted barley, 20% corn, and 8% rye. I paid $31.99 for this. You can of course find Woodford Reserve wheat whiskey probably anywhere at any time. Weller, you have to either know someone or know where to go and what time of day. It's pretty inexpensive if you can find it at MSRP. We're gonna try it tonight and taste it and see how it goes. The tasty notes for the Woodford Reserve, honestly, I'm still figuring that out. I don't have a fantastic nose or tasting ability, but when I opened that double oaked at my friend's house and this wheat whiskey, man, I really got banana, both on the nose and on the taste. And I was really pleased to note that on the tasting notes on the website, banana is one of those. So I guess that is a note that I can certainly pick out as I'm trying the different whiskeys. The tasting notes are the nose notes, the citrus, oak, and cinnamon, and others, and also citrus, oak, and cinnamon, and others on the taste. Those are not things that I can always pick out of whiskeys, but we'll just see how they taste. I'm gonna go ahead and give this Woodford Reserve a little pour, and I have had a couple pours of this. Not a whole lot. I haven't even been through a quarter of the bottle yet. Again, I smell that banana. That's really the forward note that I'm getting as I'm smelling this. And even on the taste, I get banana. It's a little different banana. And I get some of that rye and that spice that's going down too. I like this Woodford Reserve wheat whiskey. Now let's try the Weller. Again, never had it, never tried any. I've only been drinking whiskey for 4 or 5 years. In the first 2 or 3 years of that, I mean, that first year drinking whiskey, I maybe had 3 or 4 bottles. The year after that, maybe I had 4 or 5 bottles, and it's really turned it on recently. I'm currently sitting on 99 bottles of whiskey. I'm currently hunting for my 100th bottle. I don't want to just pick any random one off the shelf, kind of trying to think about what I should get for my 100th bottle of whiskey. If you have a suggestion for me, feel free to leave it in the comments below, and I'll see if I can find it. I've been trying to find like a Penelope Architect. Haven't been able to find one in the Tampa Bay area. I've also been looking for a smoke wagon. Again, not in Florida, nowhere. I was in Colorado recently and almost picked one up, but I didn't want to try and get it back through security and have them take it away. So if you have a suggestion, let me know. Okay, the Weller Special Reserve. Man, not much. Hey Google, stop. They're always listening, always listening. I don't get much nose when I'm smelling this Weller Special Reserve. It's very subtle and light. Almost nothing. I have nothing on the nose, nothing. It's just very light. You can definitely tell it's a bourbon. There's no rye in there. It's a little sweeter, I think, than the Woodford wheat whiskey. Other than that, I'm not really able to pick out any flavors, but I like it. It's got a good flavor. I can't pick out any distinct notes. That's still something I'm working on. I have Bourbon Real Talks aroma kit, and maybe that'll help me. And frankly, just drinking more whiskey, which is one of my goals for 2023, is to drink more whiskey. And by that I mean more types of whiskeys, as opposed to having 1 or 2 bottles open and drinking in those bottles and then opening another bottle. I'm trying to open more and more bottles, because I have currently 99 bottles and I haven't even opened approximately 50 of those bottles. So those are whiskeys that I haven't even tried. So this special reserve, I have 3 bottles. I'm excited to go deeper into them and see if I can pick out some more notes. Guys, I appreciate your watching. I hope you are drinking something good, reading something good. Turn those pages and stay thirsty, my friends.
Yeah.